Welcome to another Icon Player review, and today it's going to be 90 rated Rivaldo. So this is a card that can play in several different positions. He can play on the left wing, center attacking mid, center forward, or striker, but today we're going to mainly be trying him in that striker position. We have opted for the Hunter Kim style, mainly to boost that pace and the shooting as well. Even though the shooting is at 90, but 85 pace definitely needs a boost. He does have the controlled accelerate type, no matter which Kim style you choose. And let's get into his in-game stats and traits. He does have the finesse shot trait, definitely not as good as it was last year. He doesn't have the outside the foot shot, but we'll test those long shots for sure. He does have medium low work rates, 4-star skills, and that 2-star weak foot is going to be interesting. We'll have to see how it plays in game. And we talked about the pace being 85, the shooting being at 90, 93 shot power, 88 finishing. He does have 91 long shot stat. So the shooting looks very good. His passing for a striker, or really for somebody in any of his positions that he can play, is top notch, being 87. He has 87 crossing, 88 short passing, and 83 long passing. The dribbling is another thing that should be good, except for maybe the balance being at 76, combined with his 6'1" height. We'll have to see if he does have some inconsistent touches and if he does feel clunky from time to time. But I do expect his dribbling to be very smooth, and the physical combined with the heading accuracy being at 75 and 70 jumping with a 6'1" height, he should be able to be an aerial threat. And he does have 79 strength, which should get the job done in this striker position. So we're going to jump into foot champs and test him out. Rivaldo with that run. Oh, he's going to use that pace. Come on, finish that. And he is going to finish that. I think that was on the left foot, and that is definitely his stronger foot. Chiesa, there you are. Into Rivaldo. Let's maybe create a finesse shot angle and just go for it. You have to be joking me. He has the trait, and he showed it there for sure, and that's a rage quit. All right, Hakimi. Rivaldo, play that over the top pass. Good placement into Hakimi. See if we can find Rivaldo again. Getting into the box, La Croqueta. And that was a bit of a tight angle, but you know, I think he did well there. That was a good save. Chiesa linking up with Rivaldo. Rivaldo going for the cross into Osimhen. And Osimhen does put it in the back of the net. I thought that the defender was going to clear that, but good cross there from Rivaldo. All right, one more pass. Come on, Osimhen. Into Rivaldo. Use that pace. Go far post. And it does get saved. All right, Chiesa. Is Rivaldo onside? He is. And he takes that one with his right foot on his weak foot, and he does score it. Another great run from Rivaldo. He's killing it with these runs. Go for that fake shot. He's putting that one in the back of the net. That was a really good fake shot to get around Rudiger and set himself up with a nice angle for the shot. Barella. Osimhen. Keep it going. Oh, come on, Rivaldo. Get in the box for the header. This is it. That's it. Not even a header. He just needed that volley. Really good cross. And a lovely finish from Rivaldo. All right, Chiesa. Barella. Osimhen. Rivaldo. Score that. That's on the weak foot. Rivaldo, pick out the pass. Nah, that pass was so good. And he fouls Mbappe. That's all he could do. But what a pass. All right, let's get on the right footing here. Very good show of physical there. Kind of try to get it back to Rivaldo. That outside the foot shot, flying into the back of the net. I can't ask for much better than that. Back to him. Oh, no. The roulette. Look at this. Is he going to score that on the left foot? He's never going to miss that. And he was silky smooth on the ball, just weaving around those defenders. All right, where's the man of the hour? Trying to get the ball to him. Here he is. Oh, we're going to score that. After doing the Burba spin, we somehow create ourselves a chance and score it with Rivaldo again on that left foot. Look at that. But we do win the ball. All right, shield. Good shielding. Fake shot. Keep it going. Oh, and that aggression. the fight for the ball, the passion, and he puts us up 5-4. Rivaldo continuing that run. Let's just go for the fake shot here. No messing around. That fake shot's working very well just to turn the defender inside out. Look at that quick stop, avoiding the tackle. All good pass. Get it back to him, Barrow. Score the goal. Barrow. Back to Chiesa. Oh, Rivaldo's going to get it. Look at that. Is he going to score that? He almost did. Oh, nice. Anguissa to Chiesa. Back to Rivaldo. Just pick out the pass. Oh, we almost scored the header. But the placement on that pass was awesome. Rivaldo, good touches. His first touch is usually pretty good. Curb spin. Look at that. This is the fight against Kessie. And he still has the ball. And he almost puts that in the back of the net. Oh, the fake shot stop. The pass into Chiesa. Can we score off of it? Back to Rivaldo. Find the pass. Come on. Stay onside. He did stay onside. Go for the roulette. Shield the ball. Good shielding yet again. Another roulette. This time a body feint. Oh, can he do it? Oh, that was so good from Rivaldo. We're back after testing out Rivaldo in several games of Foot Champs and a couple of games of Division Rivals. But before we get into the breakdown of this card, remember to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new to help support the channel. I hope you guys are enjoying these player reviews. But let's start talking about Rivaldo. And starting off with the pace, remember he does have the controlled accelerate type. And with the 85 pace, you know, I did boost it with the Hunter Kim style like we said in the beginning. But I do think that that is ultimately the best Kim style on this card. And once you apply the Hunter, you know, he was outpacing guys like Varane, Van Dijk, Koundé. When he, you know, was starting out his runs and he was kind of neck and neck with those guys, he was able to outpace them and kind of hold his own, also using that strength and shielding ability as well if they were trying to get him from behind. So, you know, really the pace is top notch and did surprise me a good bit. And I would say that's one of the biggest pros on this card. So don't sleep on that pace, especially with that Hunter Kim style. It's very good. Now moving on to the shooting. The shooting is extremely solid, but with one caveat, and that is that 2-star weak foot. So he was able to score a couple of finesse shots, a couple of outside foot shots from range, and also in and around the box. He was lethal on that left foot, but you know, the right foot did let him down from time to time. And I am going to have to say that still is definitely a con on this card. Even though the weak foot doesn't seem as important this year, it did let him down on that right foot from time to time. But he did also score some goals on that right foot that I was surprised about. And so, you know, it's nothing too bad on this card, but just kind of be aware of it. And moving on to that passing, the passing was very good, but it wasn't insane. It wasn't, you know, top tier on the level of KDB and other icons I've tried out like Baggio, Andrea Pirlo, those kind of guys that just have passes that are out of this world. But the passing was very good. He was making some incredible passes, but just, you know, I can't quite put him on the level of those other guys in that passing department. But moving on to the dribbling, even though he does have 76 balance, he was very smooth on the ball with those 4-star skill moves to help kind of make sure that he has more creativity. You can do more stuff with him. Very good ball control, you know, very good agility. His reactions are at 90. So yeah, overall, the dribbling was top tier. It did also surprise me. I thought he may feel a little bit inconsistent, a little bit hard to turn from time to time with him having kind of that bigger build in game. But no, not at all, man. He was just really good, really easy to turn. Those quick circles and those quick twists and turns with that agile dribbling as well. It all came off super cleanly, and that is something I was very happy about. Now moving on to the heading and physical, with him being a taller player combined with the 75 heading accuracy, he is definitely an aerial threat. And also that strength, you know, he was able to hold up the play a good bit and just kind of wait for another attacker to make a run and then pick out the pass. And, you know, just in and around the box, or like I said, anywhere in the midfield when he was on the ball, his shielding ability and using that strength was super good. And I love that on this card. Now, one last thing I do want to talk about is the attacking AI. So I thought that the attacking AI was Also, another very good aspect on this card, he always kind of picked out those pockets of space, and I always just found him open and could make that pass to him. And really, like I said, he was just in that open space where he would come back and give me that passing option. So the attacking AI was very good. And let's talk about the best position on this card, right? Because he can be striker, cam, center forward, left wing. And I'm going to have to say that when I tried him in that cam position, that's where I think he is actually the best. And I do think that is mainly because of the fact that he does have that 2-star weak foot. You're not reliant on him being that last guy in the box to finish the shot. He can really excel using that passing, that 90 dribbling, that kind of hold up play with the physicality. And all of those things were just very good in that cam position. And also, he does have that burst of speed, that pace that we talked about. So he can make those good attacking runs through that midfield in the cam position and just kind of keep going for it into the box and just kind of sit in that pocket of space. And then you can obviously get him the ball and he can have that shot on goal. So all of those things kind of mean that for me, he's best as a cam. If you do want to play him in that striker position though, he was also solid there for me as well. I just think that the cam is where you're going to get the most out of this card. And now let's talk about his price, right? Because I paid 375K for this card, and that's no small amount. So I would have to say that when I'm comparing him to guys like Baggio, guys like Andrea Pirlo that I have tried out in that cam position for 375K, I'm going to have to say he's not great value. I would say like okay values for that price. But if you can get him at about 300K, that is really good value for me. I think once he comes down to that price tag, definitely look to pick him up if this is a card you're interested in. And if you do happen to pack him out of an icon pack, you know, he's not always the most hyped card in FIFA, and he's usually a bit slept on. But I do think that this 90 rated version of him in this year's FIFA is very good and definitely underrated in my opinion. So, you know, it's not really an L. I would give him a go. See if he, you know, performs well for you. Mess around with the Kim styles. Mess around with the positions that he's playing in. Try him in that cam position with the Hunter Kim style. And I think he will perform very well for you as well. But that's going to do it for this review. If you did enjoy it, please hit that thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.